Welcome to the Love Below, you guys. We still hitting this Corona Chronicles. Everybody's on quarantine. I got with me comedian Nema Katt. Hey, Nema.
Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for being on the Love Below.
Thank you for having me.
So, with these Corona Chronicles, we're talking about the effects of the virus on sex and comedy. It has had such a big impact on everybody. I know you in there with your husband, so you good. But have you had?
Good. I don't know.
You
About
know,
to
have
say
you
the
had an
hope so.
impact on your sex life due to the coronavirus? Gotta do more, gotta do less.
Let me see. A little bit. Yeah. It has an impact because for me, I like to utilize this time to just be one with myself and meditate and focus and I don't know. I don't really want any other energy, even though it's my spouse and I love
Hmm.
him and he's the most amazing man that I know. I want to be in my zone right now since I don't have any engagements.
Right, right.
I work from home and I've been working from home, but outside of that time, it just feels so good, like the serenity and the peace. No failure of missing out. So
Hmm.
yeah, it has cut it back a little bit because I'm like, excuse me, can I have some me time? Just back up, move your eggplant out of my face. And then he is going crazy. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe you.
Right.
But me, I'm like, it's a moment. It's a moment, sis. So yeah, it has.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Like sometimes we have to really learn how to adjust, and I think that going forward, nobody knows how long this is going to last. Everybody's hopeful that by May, then you get to May, it's like, oh well, maybe by June. We really don't know how long we're going to be down like this, but some dudes think just because you here, you supposed to fuck every day, all day.
Absolutely not. Even without the quarantine, I let my partner know that you're not about to wear it out. I'll let you use it, but you're not going to abuse it. So that's how we. It's a battle. It's a struggle because I feel like he is his little hormones. He's like a 14-year-old boy. Okay, he is
Amen to
ready to
that.
go all day,
Look,
every
you
day.
must have a seasoned professional over there.
Honey, I don't know. It's a monster. I got a monster in my hands. He is always ready to rumble. Okay,
He's
and I just have to say,
older.
like, yes, he is older.
Yeah, that's what I mean by seasoned professional.
Yeah, I was
They be
like, wait
ready
a minute, you're not
all the
about to be,
time.
huh?
So they be ready all the time.
Oh, honey, I can wake him up out his sleep, and before he rolls over, I'm looking at a pole like, what's up, huh? Huh? Did you say something? Please put your button down, sir. Here's the mess, honey. So just for me, I tell everybody this is my flower is a Cadillac. Okay, I'm trying to keep it low mileage, all the original interior.
Hello?
You're not about to just drive me until the warranty is off. No, you're not. Not over here.
Not
So
at
yeah,
all.
pace yourself is how I see it.
Yes, most definitely. So, what's most important about sex to you?
Oh, connection. I need to feel safe
Mm,
before I can feel horny. I need
yes.
to feel like all of my business is taken care of. Okay, you cannot have bills due with a wet back, as your mom would say. Okay, I don't know about nobody else's mom, but my mom would say that. So yeah, I need to make sure my life is in order. I need to make sure things are copacetic in my
Mm-hmm.
life.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be okay mentally before I can get down physically with you.
That's important. That's
Yeah.
important. So, a lot of men that I've had on the show, they speak to not necessarily attacking, but meeting a woman on a mental level so that they can experience her sexually. So my question
Mm-hmm.
has been, do you think sex for women is more mental, or do you think it's 50-50?
Oh, it could be. There are different types of sex. Okay, let's start there.
Hello?
So there, it could be. There's sex that's intimate and you definitely have to be there mentally. And then there's sex that's just purely physical, purely animalistic, and the house can be dirty, the house can be on fire, and we go get it in before we call 911. So it's just depends. There's different types of sex. So whichever one you're having at the moment.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. What would be your best piece of sex advice?
What would be my best piece of sex advice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, child, depends on what kind of sex you're trying to have.
Well, listen, since there's so many different types of sex.
My best piece of sex advice is be nasty. Be nasty and do what your partner likes. You know, it's not all about you. I've heard my friends tell me, I have a lot of male friends,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately for my husband. I've had a lot of friends tell me like what their partner or their wife or their girlfriend, she only likes it a certain way and they can't do what they want. And so I'm like, I don't think that's fair. I think you should be trying to please each other. So if my focus is on you and your focus is on me,
Mm-hmm.
that's the best sex. That's what makes it like pow, 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 pow. Like that's what makes him hide in the bushes. Cause
Right,
you know,
right. Most
that's
definitely.
me. Be nasty and be about your partner.
Now, you know what? I would wonder, those friends who are having those experiences, whether or not their wives or girlfriends were doing those things in the beginning. Because a lot of women, at least this is what I hear from men in general, is that, you know, they stone cold freaks. They do it up the butt, in the ear, on the face, whatever the case may be. And then they get married or they get into these long-term relationships, and then that stops. Then everything then becomes taboo. Then they're no longer giving head. You can't watch porn no more. I don't like it like that. Like, but when did that change? And then, you know, then now the man is seeking what you used to do elsewhere.
Well, now you said a lot. I think change is inevitable, right? Like we, you know, familiarity breeds contempt,
Mm-hmm.
or you know, you just get used to someone being around, so you're not gonna be dirty all the time. And I don't think it's fair for anyone, men or female, male or female, man or woman,
Mm-hmm.
to expect that fire from the beginning of the relationship all the time. Occasionally, it may cycle back around, but don't expect that all the time. We got jobs, we got bills, you probably have kids. It's just not going to be all the time. That's just the reality, okay? That's my best advice.
Like birthdays and special occasions, nigga.
Yeah, special occasions. And then, you know, just even find what works for you, okay? I know just for me, being who I am, and I love and adore my husband so much that I ever, you know, often I try to turn on that extra level, just, you know, at least once a week. Just let me just turn it up for you one time. Bam, bam. Get that Uncle Luke playing. What's that? Hey, you like that? Nasty. So, you know, that's just me though. That's just me. I'm not saying ladies don't have to do it. I don't have any children.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no job. So, men, if you want your woman to have more energy and, you know, be more creative in the bedroom, you know, maybe let her cut back on some of them hours at work.
Hello.
Maybe hire her a nanny. Get her a maid. Then she'll be more energized to do the stuff you like.
Yes. I'll second that. Because if I had a maid, all the energy I would have. Oh my gosh. These loads of clothes just, they ain't gonna wash themselves, but I could be doing other things with them hands. Yes, Lord.
We ain't gonna do both. No, we're not. Not Superwoman. And that money you using chasing somebody else to do those things for you, you need to put that back into your house and get your wife a maid. Get her a cook every now and then. You know, get her some help.
There you have it. That is some best sex advice if I ever heard it. I swear to God, it's sad bitches somewhere crying like, why she say that? Oh my God.
Right. But let me tell you, so I be tired. I be like, do you need another girlfriend? I think we can afford it because I need some dick sucking assistants up in here.
We need a team to deal with these big old balls.
Trying to tell you.
So, since you're using this time for having your creative space and being a comedian, has it helped you or has it hindered you? as a comedian?
It's helped. It's helped. It's just helped me as a person. Like, oh my God. Because now I have time to do the research that I really want to do with comedy. I feel like I'm a student of comedy. And sometimes I need help learning how to say the things I want to say and how to make them funny.
Mm-hmm.
And you, like they say, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just build up on the current invention. So sometimes I want to watch some of my favorite comedians and say, oh, this is the technique they use, or
Mm-hmm.
this is the timing they use. So it gives me time versus before the quarantine, I didn't have time because like I said, I work from home. I teach medical students. I'm an MD myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I teach medical students, and then I like to work out, and then I try to squeeze in time for my husband. And then next thing you know, I'm running off to do a show, and I'm doing the jokes that I've been doing since I first got on stage. Now, mind you, I get to add a joke or two
Mm-hmm.
as I go along, but I really want to incorporate this whole new set.
Right.
How do I bring this aspect to it? How do I
Right.
bring that out? And for that, I need time to sit down and look and write and look and write.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely helped. I feel like I am getting so much stronger, and I'm just speeding up. Where people say it takes years to develop
Mm-hmm.
a really good, like a special, like an hour, a really good hour. I feel like I'm like, speeding that up exponentially just because I have the time and the space to get comfortable with what I want to say.
Yeah, I was. I can't remember whose live I was on, and they were saying that it takes 10 years to have your solid set. A good 10 years. Would you agree with 10 years?
No. No, I will not agree with 10 years. Absolutely not. I will not be 40 with my first good set. No, I plan on the end of this year.
At the end of this year, you're going to have 45 minutes?
I can do 45 minutes, right?
Okay.
But it's being comfortable in that
Right.
45 minutes. It's
Right.
like not breaking a sweat, not missing the beat, keeping the audience right where you want them for 45 minutes. That's different. So I've had hiccups during 10 minutes, like not bombing, but just, oh, I want to cut that part out.
Mm-hmm.
That 10 seconds or that 30 seconds of awkwardness, how do I delete that?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be able to do 45 minutes without an awkward moment that I haven't manipulated.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, perfect sense. Perfect sense.
But I have about a good, funny 20 minutes right now.
Oh, shucks, man.
A good, funny, unfiltered, with no problems and no hiccups, 20 minutes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You still building. You still a student, like you said. I can't wait to catch you in person with all this stuff that's lifted, so I can come and get those laughs.
Girl, we're going to laugh.
Yes.
We are going to laugh, and we're going to learn, which is most important for me. Over laughing is learning. I want to make sure when I get off stage, some woman feels a little bit better about where she's going in life. So that's always my goal. That's why my stage last name is Katt.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so I can remember that you're doing this for women. You're trying to teach women. You're trying to teach men how to treat women.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
who we are. We are like the goddesses of the earth. Like, hello.
Yes.
We're bringing life. We're bringing forth life. Without us, none of this exists.
None of it.
So treat us
Hello.
like that.
You understand? Yes, yes. Well, thank you so much, Nema, for being on the Love Below. I really, really appreciate it. For everybody who doesn't know, tell them how they can follow you.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Nema Katt, Nemakatt. You can also follow me on Facebook at Comedian Nema Katt. And you don't need to follow my Twitter because it's just straight debauchery. But if you happen to run across something with a cat in it on Twitter, that's me.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. You stay safe.
Keep teaching these people how to have great sex. Thank you.
Yes. Keep teaching your husband how to have patience.
Girl. I just bought a 9mm gun. He gonna learn quick.
He might like it. You never know.
Right. He will.